Hey everybody, welcome back here once again. Now, a while back, I did a video on a controversy that erupted over at Marvel. I shouldn't even say a controversy because it wasn't anything at all, in my opinion, to cause any sort of problems. Now, this here is Princess Mataoka from Conan, King Conan number 3. Her name apparently bears some the name bears some same thing to name Pocahontas went by before the whole is a whole thing about it now. And controversy came up on Twitter, the one place nobody should really care what anybody says about, but it came up on there. And it came down to this: King Conan number 3 heavily criticized for portrayal of Pocahontas. The writer Jason Aaron, he released this thing about, it's set in Conan story times, the Sumerian age, and this outfit, this look is based around that time period, right? But as usual, people had a problem with it. The real life Pocahontas name was Amunet, and she went by Mataoka privately. After this was pointed out in one of Chris Aaron's final articles for Game Radar as a preview for the comic in question, it caused considerable, I don't think considerable is the right word, concern on social media, especially given the use of the character by Marvel's owner Disney. Now, the real life Pocahontas set between 12 to 13 years old, and in the animated movie she was 18 to 19. Does this look anything like this person at all? No. But then then the Twitter mob went crazy. They started talking and saying how Jason Aaron was some kind of child predator, and he was this and he was that, and all kind of drama. Not only they blatantly hypersexualize a real life person who was a child and all kind of crap. Even though this is set, her story, everything is set basically kind of like an Aztec sort of setting. So it has nothing to do with that whatsoever. She has power, she's a mystical princess and all of that. Now, I stated quite clearly, I think the easiest and simplest thing to have done would have just been to say, okay, you know what, hard luck, sorry about using the name there. This is not in reference to anybody who's actually living or dead. It's just a name that was made up. If the name is offensive, we could change the name, not a problem. That is it. As far as I am concerned, that is it. But no, Jason Aaron had to go the extra mile and come out talking about how, in King Conan number 3, I made the ill-considered decision to give a character the name of Mataoka, a name most closely associated with the real-life Native American figure Pocahontas. This new character is a supernatural 1,000-year-old princess of a cursed island with a world of all kind of dark fantasy, and was never intended to be based on anyone from history. Okay, you didn't mean anything by it? Fine, that's about it. No, he continues. I should have better understood the name's true meaning and resonance and recognized it wasn't appropriate to use it. I understand the outrage expressed by those who hold the true Mataoka's legacy dear. It's a different person. And for all of this and the distress it's caused, I apologize. And here's the part that get me: as part of that apology, I've already taken what I was paid for the issue and donated it to the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center. The character's name and appearance will be adjusted for the rest of the mini-series and in all digital and collected editions. Absolute rubbish. Now, nothing wrong with donating to a charity or anything like that. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm guessing the majority of these people, and probably like about 5 of them, don't even belong to this organization. But here you are not just bending the knee, you're literally committing seppuku just to deal with them. So we went from this design, which I have no problem with. I think it looks very nice, very sexy. All of this thing is a different. It's a 1,000-year-old supernatural princess. To this, they basically put some kind of sack on her, give her some kind of brooms on the side of her head. I mean, what the hell is this? What is this? This is a good reason why people should more buy print comics than digital, because in the digital aspect they have changed this from this to this. This is what they've done. And it begs a question. It begs a serious question as to why Marvel, why DC, why these companies listen to these lunatics on Twitter. I mean, you go out of your way to appease them for what? I don't know. The art style before was really good. It shows the type of character that you're using for this time period. This is the Sumerian age. It's full of swords and sorcery, men with a lot of muscles and all sort of thing. Women in outfits like this. This is not over-sexualizing anything. This is for the time period. But you don't care whatsoever. No, the Twitter mob comes out and 4 or 5 of them make noise and you do this. My question is, why are you listening to these people? What are they going to do if you don't listen to them? Not buy your work. They don't buy it to begin with. They have no money to buy it. They don't support anything. They works nowhere. Their only job is to come and make noise about it on Twitter. So what exactly would not listening to them cause? What, they're not going to buy it? They don't buy it to begin with. They go in and protest, so what? 10 of them want to come in front of your building and make noise. Meanwhile, your other millions of readers will keep buying it, keep getting you money, keep doing this, and you will keep making something of yourself. But you listen to these idiots, and this is what you do. You have taken this character and given her some kind of sack that you draped over her and some brooms on the side of her head. This design looks horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I said it before, if you just wanted to change the name, okay, you could have changed the name. You could have simply said, okay, you know what, sorry, we didn't know it was going on. I mean, I don't even think you really needed to change the name. I think you could have just said, sorry, we didn't know it was anything unintentional, but you know, there's nothing similar to anybody. If changing the name was absolutely necessary, you could have just adjusted the name. That is it. But no, you have these lunatics on Twitter calling you all sorts of things, all sorts of saying what you know you could F this guy and his transition, and the new comic is sexualizing a girl and all this kind of thing. Jason Aaron gives a super sexy version of the teenage Pocahontas, trying not to rape, kidnap, or murder this Pocahontas or Conan will make you sorry. I mean, come on now, man. These people sound absolutely dumb and ridiculous. They just latch on to something, don't know what it's about, and they run their mouths. Or should I say run them out there, run their fingers on Twitter, typing up all sorts of things. And rather than do anything about it, you decide the best thing to do is to ruin the artwork that you have for this character. If you just had to change the name, that's all you could have done and moved on. But honestly, I think it's going to have to reach that point in time sooner or later where people are going to have to realize that these comic industries, the only way to stay relevant is to stop caring about what these sycophants are saying. They are not doing anything for you, they're not doing anything for your company, anything for your business. They are just making it worse. This was fine. This was what you get in a Sumerian age type comic. Nothing to be offended about. This is the time period. This is what you get. But you took this and decided to do this to it. And I'm sure sooner or later they're going to have a problem with it again, and they will have to go back on it. And what I'm wondering is how many times are you going to have to fall on your sword to appease them? You're giving power to people who are not interested in your work and who know for themselves they can ruin you just by posting on Twitter. This is who your executives listen to. Maybe Jason Aaron had no choice. Maybe he knew Marvel was going to throw him under the bus, because this is who they listen to. They listen to the woke mob on Twitter rather than the actual fans. This change is going to cause a blowback. People want entertainment. The woke Twitter mob wants controversy. And the longer you allow them to believe, and the longer you show them that they have power over you, they have power over you by doing these things, this is what you're encouraging. This is what you are encouraging. That's it for me this time around, people. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I personally cannot begin to comprehend why they would change this wonderful artistic design and everything to give the woman a potato sack and a broom on her head, but this is the kind of society that we live in. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. I shall see you all next time. Take care.